Life is not a race. Once upon a time, there was a young athletic boy named Daniel. He was hungry for success, for whom winning was everything. For him, success was measured just by winning. One day, the boy was preparing himself for a running competition against two other young boys of his village. A large crowd had gathered to witness the sporting spectacle. A wise old man, upon hearing of the race, had traveled far to bear witness the competition. The race commenced looking like an even competition at the beginning, but Daniel dug deep and called on his determination, strength, and power. He took the winning line and was first. The crowd was ecstatic and cheered and waved at him. The wise man remained calm, expressing no sentiment. Daniel, however, felt proud and important. A second race was called and two new young and fit challengers came forward to run with Daniel. The race started and the little boy came through and finished first once again. The crowd was ecstatic again and cheered and waved at the winner. The wise man remained still and calm again, expressing no sentiment. Daniel, however, felt proud and important. Another race, pleaded the young athlete boy. The wise old man stepped forward and presented the little boy with two new challengers, an elderly frail lady and a blind man. "What is this riddle? This is no race," he exclaimed. "Race," said the wise man. The race was started and the boy was the only finisher. The other two challengers left standing at the starting line. The little boy was ecstatic. He raised his arms in delight. The crowd, however, was silent, showing no sentiment toward the little boy. "What has happened? Why don't the people join in my success?" he asked the wise old man. "Race again," replied the wise man. "This time, finish together, all three of you finish together," continued the wise man. Daniel thought a little, stood in the middle of the blind man and the frail old lady, and then took the two challengers by the hand. The race began and he walked slowly, ever so slowly, to the finishing line and crossed it. This time the crowd was ecstatic and cheered and waved at the young boy. The wise man smiled gently, nodding his head. Daniel felt proud and important. "I don't understand who is the crowd cheering for." "Which one of us three?" asked Daniel. The wise old man looked into the little boy's eyes, placing his hands on the boy's shoulder, replied softly, "Young man, in this race you have won much more than in any race you have ever ran before, and for this race the crowd does not cheer for any winner. You see, in life, what are you running for? Are you hungry for success? Is winning the only measurement for success in your life? Who are you running against? And if you always win against everybody, then soon the people will stop cheering. At the end of your life, if you look back, the question is who was running next to you in this race. If they were weak and struggling, and you were better, did you help them to get across the line? Did you all finish together? Because that is the best race you can ever run. So run this race called life, but do not forget. It is not important if you win, it is important how you run this race. Help and support rather than competing. Thank you for watching English Story for You. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.